I
survive.
purchased this property way back in 2009, I never thought that there is something like a blessing. But what I felt that time was, since the price was not that expensive, very reasonable or cheap, I bought this, thinking that I will turn this into the Charm Nature's Park, or the Center for Holistic Alternative and Restorative Medicine Nature's Park. And during that time, I found out that it really fits the whole concept, because around the area you can see herbs, plants, fruit trees that have therapeutic value. So, Ma'am Puring, I know you are, being an agriculturist, you are again an authority in terms of, discussing the plants, the flowers, and it's probably the therapeutic potential of this. Can we start looking around, Ma'am Puring? And
Okay,
this,
I have...
we have bananas here.
Actually,
And
banana...
there's a bigger one there.
Yeah. Actually, the banana is, according to some who believes in banana, is a fruit of life. Because it has all the complete nutrients in a banana. If you have banana in you, then you have life. So this banana fruit is really important for our diet and our food. And some says bisag saging basta labing.
Yeah.
Hindi nga eh.
Well, actually, in the medical practice, among the fruits, bananas are highly recommended for patients with heart disease, because banana contains, I think it has potassium.
Potassium, rich in
Right?
potassium.
So if your potassium level in your blood is low, or if you feel weak, for some reason you need potassium, you just take bananas.
Banana, you eat
This is
bananas.
about patients who have problems in their hearts. But patients who have problems with diarrhea, and they become dehydrated, they lose so much potassium in their system.
Banana fruit pa rin.
By just taking banana, you replace the potassium.
Yes,
Right?
banana fruit. Kaya pala, when I was still a small girl and my younger sister has diarrhea, my mother will just get a fruit of that, yung tinatawag nila na saba, banana, and just a slice of that, then decoction, then take the water, and the diarrhea gone.
Right, right. And other than the fruit of the bananas, the leaves being used in, you remember when we were in elementary school, in public elementary school, we wrap our rice and our bayan in banana
Banana
leaves.
leaves.
I think the banana leaves has some, contents that also, add nutrients, to the rice,
Yes,
right?
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc.
Yeah, and I remember
And
the bark
aroma.
of the banana, the bark of the banana, we cut this. There are lots of uses. When there was flooding in Piquet, Cotabato in 1970s, the bananas saved a lot of people, because they cut the tree, the whole tree,
The
and they
trunk.
made use of, it
As
turned out like,
Barricade.
no, it will float.
Yeah.
Ah?
It's rafting like banana. Oo.
You see?
Yeah.
You do not underestimate the banana, especially with the history of flooding. This will save lives, because this will float. See? Ah?
Bangka-bangkaan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And of course, when you are doing gardening, when I was an elementary student, we do gardening. You cut the bark, you use that to cover,
shed.
to shed.
Oh, to shed the
See?
plants.
The seedlings. And of course, my favorite food that my mother would always cook is the beautiful heart of the banana,
oo.
the puso.
Oo nga, Doc. Talking about the puso, according to a doctor who is having a practice on alternative medicine, ang puso ng saging pala, if you have to boil that or some decoction, is a cure for, is an instrument in lowering up the blood sugar.
See, so for our diabetic patients, you can use that.
Oh.
But my mother has a very simple way of preparing this as a food, no?
Salad.
Fresh, mix. I think you just have to boil it, or you don't even cook it. You boil, few seconds, few minutes, right? And then you add coconut gata,
salad.
coconut milk,
Milk.
and then that's like fresh, not you have cooked like a appetizer or a
Yes,
salad.
It's a salad.
And when you eat that, you feel, strong.
Appetizer.
So this is really a tree of life, like
Tree of life.
like coconut. It's another tree of life. So